Hey guys, it's Josh here. I'm with Coach Katie, and we're going to go over this week's Simple and Sinister-er workout. So we got 6 stations. You're going to do 1 exercise per station. You do that exercise for 40 seconds. You're going to have 20 seconds to rotate to the next station. We're going around the room 4 times, and then you're done today. So, starting on the ropes here, we're going to do our rope wave, and then we're going to go into that reverse lunge, so you get those waves going as quickly as you can, and then start focusing on that lunge here, squeezing that back glute on the way down, driving up off that front leg here, trying to keep those hands going as fast as you can the whole time here. Okay, from there, we're going to rotate over to our landmines. So over here on the landmine, we're going to be doing a pivot press. I'm going to behind Katie so you can see here. So let's go with the other side though, KK. So pivot, now turn there we go. So now notice how Katie is not directly forward here. She's going to pivot here as she reaches. So she's about 45-degree angles to the bar. She uses those hips and she's going to punch it up. Now keep that hand right above your shoulder here and then pop it right back up. So short one here. We're not going below the shoulder here. We're getting just above the shoulder, pivoting and pressing on up. Now 40 seconds is a long time, so if you want to do 5 on one side and then switch to the other side, you can do 5 and 5 here, or you can work on that one side for the 40 seconds. You got to be very intentional with those reps, especially as you're getting tired here. Really focus on creating that force, throwing that bar up, 1 good rep at a time here. And of course, we'll have different bars out with different weights for you to use, so always make that adjustment if something's too heavy or too light. From there, we're going to come over to the blue floor. We're going to do our bear crawl with that bag pull through. So you're going to crawl past that bag, and then once you've crawled past, you're going to reach through, pulling that bag back through, and then crawling past it again. Nice and controlled. Katie's trying to maintain that tabletop position with those hips and back. Nice and controlled again. The slower you go on this one, the harder it gets. So really challenge yourself to go slow and be very intentional with each movement. When you get down to the end, you're just going to turn around and bear crawl back down. Don't worry, wherever you're at the end of that 40 seconds, just leave that bag. The next person will come around, will be able to find that bag. From there, we're coming over to our goat bag swing. Now there is no bag involved in this one, so go figure. But with that goat bag swing, we're going to take that kettlebell, pushing it right into your stomach here, just above the hips here, and now KK's gonna keep that pushed in as she sits her hips back and then squeezes those glutes, driving those hips forward, keeping her ribs tucked toward her belly button. Nice natural arch of that lower back, sitting that butt back, really working the glutes here. Don't worry too much about that weight. If you feel like you picked up something a little too heavy, go lighter. Start lighter here anyway so you can figure this out if this is the first time you've gone through. Notice how Katie's just getting a nice little hip hinge and squeezing those glutes forward, really pushing that kettlebell into her stomach the whole time here. Okay, from there, we're going to rotate over to our dumbbells, and we're going to be doing some power curls here. So, it's a lot of lower body on this one as well here, very similar to that goat bag swing. Kay's going to swing those dumbbells back, and then she's catching them at her shoulders. She's using her hips to make this happen here. Notice how she swings back, creates all that momentum, drives back up and squeezes those glutes nice and tight to produce all that power here, getting those dumbbells up to the shoulders. Now, a lot of times people want to pull them right to the bicep. Show them what that looks like, KK. So they're just coming up like a curl. I want you to pull them up above your shoulders, and if you needed to, you could stand there, take a deep breath, and then do the next rep. So as you're getting tired in that 40 seconds, take more breaths between reps, making sure you're doing the best work you can on every single rep. And then we're on to our last station. Here with the stability balls, we're going to be doing our dead bug. So you're going to go down to your back here. KK's going to squeeze that ball between her top of her thigh and her forearms here. Notice how her arms are straight. She's not bending her arms to hold the ball with her hands. She's squeezing the ball between her forearms and her knees and the top of her thighs, and now she's just going to reach with that opposite arm and leg here. So she's pressing that leg out and away from her, reaching with that hand high overhead as if she's trying to touch both sides of the room, that wall with her foot, the other wall with her hand here. She's pushing her lower back into the floor here to really get that spine engaged and get those spinal muscles engaged here, get those abs engaged as well. Really focus on the pace of this one here, taking your time and squeezing that ball as much as you can, as hard as you can here, as you reach with that opposite arm and leg. Okay, that's our Simple and Sinister-er workout for this week. Great job, KK.